right, so there's a couple of things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Crash Team Racing censorship. I also want to talk about Funimation acquiring manga. So that's the distributor for most of the anime over in the UK. And then, for some reason, Chris Hemsworth, well, he thinks Ghostbusters fan. All right, so this one is kind of strange, and it kind of points to more censorship from Sony. So apparently, in the older Crash Team Racing game, they had Nitro Girls, where, you know, you would see a spinning trophy and a girl would present it. The reason that this is weird, though, is because this is also reminiscent to when Formula One stopped using grid girls for the 2018 season. This was a huge thing. I don't know if you knew about this, but this was really funny because pretty much NPCs and women rights people were coming out and saying women can't do that, which is funny because that means they were technically controlling them, which was kind of defeating the purpose, I thought, of a lot of these rights movements. So they got a lot of these women out of a job. It was a really big deal. YouTube was censoring videos. There was a one guy, Underground Geek, got his channel shut down. Or no, he didn't get it shut down, but he got a strike because he covered this, and it was really weird. Really weird stuff going on. So that's just something that reminds me of this, and they talk about that in this article too. So I'm just going to go over this real quick. I kind of lean towards Sony saying take this out, or Binox, the company that made this game, maybe just didn't put them in there because of NPCs. You know how it is, but I'm sure there are furry communities just livid about this because look at these furry women not giving them trophies and poses at the end of the game. But it says here in a recent preview of the upcoming Crash Team Racing, it appears to indicate the aptly named Trophy Girls will no longer appear in the results screen following a race. In the original release of Crash Team Racing, upon completing a race, players would be presented with a short cutscene that showed the top three racers in their respective positions on the championship podium. Those short cutscenes would also feature 104 Trophy Girls, Isabella, Amy, Megami, and Liz, who would appear on the podium. And specifically with the winner of the race to the players. The Trophy Girls appearances can be seen in this video by YouTuber CastCoder. And there you can see the older shots there. Yet in a preview of Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, hosted by developer Binox and uploaded to the official PlayStation YouTube account, the victory screens appear to have been redesigned to remove the fan favorite characters while discussing the complexity and details of new podium animations. Viewers are greeted to an updated podium screen which features a spinning trophy in place of lively and animated Trophy Girls, which can be seen at the link above and here and here. So you can see in this one that they've been removed, and you can see in this one that they have not. I will link this article in the description in case you want to take a look at these videos yourself. And they point out here that there's no statement that's been given by Sony, Binox, or Naughty Dog, the original creators of the characters, and nothing has officially been said about why they've done this. You can only speculate, to be honest. You can only speculate. But if we look at what's been going on with Sony, they've been releasing games censored. The Grid Girl stuff, that was a big controversy last year. It was a big one, and I think a stupid one. So it's really weird that they've done this because racing games usually do have, you know, women presenting trophies and stuff. It's kind of a part of it. I know Mario Kart has never done that, I don't believe, but this game has, and it has a history of it. So it's weird that it's been cut out. I think that Sony likely is behind that, or Binox is just bowing down to the NPC preemptively and not having them in there so that they don't have to worry about it. Because believe me, these people get mad about font colors in a movie. You better be damn well sure they would go after furry girls dancing around. All right, so in an effort to consolidate more power in the anime industry, Funimation has bought the UK anime distributor Manga Entertainment. I'm not clear if they've just straight up bought Manga Entertainment or just the UK part of it, Manga entertainment used to be really big over in North America as well, but there was kind of an anime recession over here, and you know, outlets like manga kind of just faded away over here because the the industry crashed. And while everyone folded, Funimation kept buying and buying and buying, and that's really kind of how they rose up to be kind of the only big name left over in North America. Manga Entertainment over in the UK would actually distribute Funimation stuff. So a good example of this is Dragon Ball Super Broly is going to release under the manga banner over in the UK. Now, they're actually getting a better version of it as well. So Funimation just bought them out. And now they have even more power. Funimation just won't go away. They won't go away. So Funimation has an ever-growing hate-hate relationship with anime fans over the years, especially after they chose to throw fan-favorite voice actor Vic Mignogna under the bus. See, this is why I like One Angry Gamer, because they'll throw that shade down. You don't see that going on over, at all the booty-licking websites. Nope. They will never mention that. And if anything, they'll just attack Vic Mignogna and call him, oh, he's a misogynophobe. No, not over here. So Variety is reporting that the acquisition will give Funimation an additional catalog of $900 worth of subtitled or dubbed anime content to distribute to those in the UK and Ireland. So this appears to be a total move to just own the UK and Ireland. This really would give them the entire English-speaking market. So this is interesting. It really just kind of puts their banner there and gives them more power. Now, what I'm thinking this is over is their Funimation Now service. They want to get that streaming service over there in the UK. I don't think they could do that before because Manga Entertainment distributed everything. So that all went under the Manga banner. I don't know why that is. There was likely some kind of legal reasons. Maybe Manga owned a lot of the stuff over there and it just kind of make things easy, worked with Funimation. We don't know. They haven't said why they wanted it. But my guess would be to get Funimation Now in there. They probably could not do that with Manga holding the rights. So they just bought them. And now they got all that Sony money. They could do that. And it's sad because this gives them more power. We all know what's going on with Funimation, the way they've done Vic. And they've censored the Blu-ray for Dragon Ball Broly. They literally had the man, so I can confirm that they did record the interview with Vic Mignogna for the Dragon Ball Super Broly Blu-ray, and they just removed it. Didn't say why. They just took it out. And let's not forget how their voice actors have been treating the fans lately. They don't care about that. They can sit there and say whatever they want to the people, and Funimation just goes, oh, well, they're just independent contractors. So Funimation, you're a garbage company, and I hope you got a business so that Dragon Ball can be returned to the people. So anyway, Chris Hemsworth reveals why he almost quit Ghostbusters. And wouldn't you guess it, it's because of the fans. Chris Hemsworth now becomes a villain of the community, which really irritates me. It's funny that he waits till 2019 to reveal why he was mad at fans in 2016. I really liked him, and now he's kind of playing the villain. So this is the standard thing here that these people do. They want to dump on fans. We all know the controversy behind 2016 Ghostbusters, that garbage movie that was just kind of shot on a whim. They did the whole thing through improv, which is not Ghostbusters. Go watch that Red Letter Media video on this. They do a great job of talking about why everyone was mad about this movie. So here's what he had to say. Hemsworth credits Ghostbusters with priming audiences to accept Thor's return to screwball comedy in Thor Ragnarok and Avengers Endgame. That's kind of debatable. He would have liked to have done a Ghostbusters sequel, but he hasn't forgiven the online fanboys who viciously attacked the reboot partly because of the new characters being played by women. That's not why people were upset. People didn't care about that. They cared because the movie sucked. That whole period, I was like, what ownership do you have over these characters, Hemsworth says. Oh, you watch the film, therefore you think you have a say over where it goes? I thought it was very unfortunate and kind of disappointing. So not the worst thing, but still, trashing on fans or having an opinion. I'm so sick of this. So if you didn't like Ghostbusters 2016, if you weren't aware, you're a misogynist. That's how it is. It's not that the movie was terrible, and oh God, was it terrible. It was that you just don't like women. So that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that have been in the news, and I really wanted to cover. I really want to talk about the Crash Team censorship, because I really do think that that's censorship to keep the NPCs off of them. And it's really similar to the Grid Girl thing, which is a really interesting story. You should look videos up on that. You can find out what's going on with those grid people. They really are slamming down on women for just wanting to do a job, which seems to be the opposite of the NPC kind of philosophy. And then I really wanted to talk about Funimation's power moves and how they're just trying to consolidate their power. Chris Hemsworth trashing on fans. Can't stand these people, man. But we have a good celebrity right here. I wanted to point this out for the Vic Mignogna fans, that at Martial Arts and More at 116 Branchwood Drive, Jacksonville, North Carolina, on June 1st, which is coming up, at 12 p.m., if you want to go meet and greet Vic Mignogna, he will be there. So anyway, let me know what you thought about all this stuff. Give me your opinions, comments, thoughts on why Funimation is trying to consolidate power. Do you think that the Crash Team furry girls were edited? And what do you think about Chris Hemsworth telling you you're a misogynist if you didn't like 2016 Ghostbusters? Anyway, take care. Love y'all. Bye.